Howdy, we're going to talk about rhythm, more specifically rhythmic ratios. Ratios being 1 to 1, 2 to 1, 3 to 1, a relationship, okay? So all of these ratios are going to be in relation to the beat. So we have a beat that's going by in our music, and we need to know how many things are we playing per beat, okay? So our first ratio is going to be 1 to 1. We're going to do one thing for each one beat, all right? So I'm going to use the G and C chords, and we'll have just 4 beats in each of them. So then we move to the next ratio, which is 2 to 1. Now we're already moving with downstrokes, 1 on each beat. We have to move up to get to the next downstroke. So we're just going to utilize those upstrokes, and now we will have a 2 to 1 ratio. Now we start mixing them. So in this example, we're going to have 1, 2, 1, 2. The next example will be 2, 1, 2, 1, which I've nicknamed the Jingle Bells rhythm. Then we have 1, 2, 2, 1, which is a bit of a mirror image there. Now the next one is going to be just like the one I've played, but it's going to have a longer note in the middle. So at this point, we've crossed into something that isn't easily explained by having it as a 1 or a 2. Okay, so we will have what we will think now of as long and short, which as you get into more complicated rhythms, that's what you're going to have to think. It's the long things and short things. So in the example that I just played, let's apply this to that, since we've already thought of it first as 1, 2, 2, 1. Now let's think of it as long, short, 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 long. Long, short, 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 long. So our final example is going to be a similar phrase to that, but it's been modified a little bit, and we're going to call it long, short, long, short, long. So that is a very common rhythm, and it's a mix of 1 to 1 and 2 to 1 with a longer note in the middle, so we'll just think of it as that, long, short, long, short, long. And that would be rhythmic ratios.